There's a certain type of person who walks into a room and instantly feels that something is off. No one says anything. No one reacts. But somehow, they already know. A forced smile, a delayed response, a silence that feels heavier than it should. And while everyone else moves on, their mind stays there. Most people call this a gift. They say, "Wow, you're so observant. You notice everything." But what they don't see is this. This awareness doesn't switch off. Because for people like this, awareness isn't a skill. It's a constant state. Their mind keeps scanning long after the moment is gone. They replay conversations, analyze tone, and question meanings that may not even exist. And slowly, one small moment turns into hours of thinking. Not because they want to, but because their brain doesn't know how to stop. Psychology shows there are two main reasons behind this. Some people are born this way. They're called highly sensitive people. Their nervous system processes everything more deeply. For them, the world has always felt more intense. But for others, this awareness was built, not as a gift, but as survival. Imagine growing up in an unpredictable environment, where moods changed without warning, where safety depended on reading people correctly. So your brain adapted. It became faster, sharper, more alert. You didn't become too aware. You became prepared. Now, this shows up in different ways. First, constant overthinking. A simple message like, "Can we talk?" For others, it's just a message. For you, it becomes a spiral. What did I do? Did I say something wrong? Your brain doesn't just read words, it reads between them. Second, hyper self-awareness. You don't just feel emotions, you analyze them. Why do I feel this? Is this normal? Am I overreacting? Even happiness gets questioned. Third, you start losing trust in surface reality. You see patterns, hidden intentions, unspoken motives. And slowly, you stop taking things at face value. Fourth, emotional absorption. You don't just understand emotions, you feel them. Someone else's stress becomes yours. Someone else's pain stays with you. You don't just walk into a room, you absorb it. Fifth, the body anxiety loop. Even small physical changes feel intense, a faster heartbeat, and your brain immediately labels it as danger. And suddenly, your body reacts to something that isn't even real. And here's the part no one talks about. In trying to understand everything, you slowly disconnect from the present. You start living in possibilities, in predictions, in what-ifs. You don't experience life anymore. You analyze it. But here's the truth. You don't need to become less aware. You need to stop carrying everything. Not everything has a hidden meaning. Sometimes people are just tired. Not every feeling needs to be solved. Let it exist. Let it pass. And not everything you notice is yours to fix. Awareness doesn't mean responsibility. With time, something changes. You still notice everything, but it doesn't control you anymore. You stop predicting life and start living it. Because awareness is not the problem. Carrying it alone is.